What's up, fellow entrepreneur? It's PK Patel from Midwest Corporate Credit, where funding your business is our business. Imagine you just paid off your car note. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping. Heck, there's even a double rainbow off into the horizon. It's a beautiful day. You have no more car payment. Now, a month later, some dark clouds start creeping in because you pull your credit and your credit score has dropped by 30 points. Yeah, that would definitely make your utopian world come crashing down, wouldn't it? So why does this happen? That's what we're going to cover in this video. The story began last year. I had some extra cash laying around, so I figured I'd pay off a car note early and save some money on interest. A month later, I pulled my credit report. The car note showed a zero balance and it went from open status to closed status. But my credit score got clobbered, 30-point decrease. So I thought it was an anomaly. However, the same thing happened to a client of mine. He paid off a car note, his credit score went from 830 to 805, and he asked me about it. He actually brought it up to my attention. I didn't think anything of my story from last year until the client brought this to my attention. And then I had another client that experienced the same thing. So I decided to do some research, and here's what I found out. It all has to do with the FICO algorithm. If you go back to the FICO algorithm, 10% of it is derived from your credit mix. So what this means is if you have no more installment or auto loans left on your credit report, your credit score is going to get hammered because your credit mix is no longer diverse enough. If you have other car loans or installment loans that are open, your credit score may not take that big of a hit, or it may not take a hit at all. Depends on how many you have open. However, once you close your last one and you have no more installment loans or auto loans or student loans open, that is when your credit score is going to take a hit. So now that we've defined this problem and pinpointed the reasons why it occurs, what are some things you could do to combat it? What are some solutions? Well, there's 3 things you can do. Solution number 1 is to be keen about the timing of your credit applications. What do I mean by this? Let's say, for example, in February you're going to apply for a mortgage and you have your last remaining installment or car note and you want to pay it off early in January. Well, that's counterproductive because your credit score is going to take a hit right before you apply for that big mortgage, which could get you assigned a higher interest rate on the mortgage. So the savvier thing to do would be to wait until you close on your house or close on your refinance and then pay off your car note. Solution number 2 is to allocate the cash flow that you just gained by not having a car note to pay off stale credit card debt. It'll do 2 things. Number 1 is you're going to knock down the amount of credit card debt that's showing up on your credit report, thus raising your credit score. And number 2, you're likely going to save a bundle in interest. Solution number 3. There is no solution number 3. So if the 2 solutions that I provided don't work for you, you're pretty much screwed. You could just wipe your tears with all the $100 bills you have left over at the end of the month. Alright, my friend, that is all I have for you this week. Make sure you subscribe and tune in next week for another awesome video. For Midwest Corporate Credit, I'm PK Patel. Thank you for watching.